It's verse 1 of the 20th chapter of the Gospel of John. It's the aftermath of the crucifixion of Christ. We have in this chapter the general discussion of the resurrection of Christ. The first person who arrives at the scene to discover this is Mary Magdalene, and that's what John advises us in this verse. So te, this is in the feminine, dative singular. It presumably, impliedly goes with the word hemera, which would be day, although the word day is not included, but it is feminine. The dative reference here, so but, postpositive, with respect to, would be the sense of the mia, the first. Mia is from the numbers heis, mia, hin. Those are the three, depending on the gender, and so here it's the feminine. So with respect to the first, again impliedly day, would be there. With respect to the first day of the week, of course, understanding that is Sunday, and so then tone, this is the genitive plural, article with sabbaton, which could be Sabbath, literally sevens. It's also customarily used in Greek for the word week. In the plural here, meaning the first day of the week, that's really the clue that that's the word that's in view. So with respect to the first of the week is the idea, the Sunday morning, in other words, Maria, the proper name, Mary, hey, Magdalene, the Magdalene. So this is Mary Magdalene, of course, otherwise presented in the New Testament from time to time. So on the first of the week, she arrives. Don't know if she was the only one. John doesn't say either way. The implication is she came alone, and that could be. There is, of course, an interesting problem trying to reconcile the four accounts of the resurrection, which vary to some degree in certain details. Not going to treat that here. I've treated it at length on other occasions, but we'll simply take this at face value at this point. So we have the implication that Mary shows up alone. At least there's nothing to say either way. But she comes early, the first day of the week, erketai. This is, of course, erchomai, I come, third person singular, present active indicative. So Mary Magdalene comes. Proi is an indeclinable adverb. It means early. So she came early, and then skotias, the word for darkness. Skotia means dark. It goes along with eti, so yet dark. Et is also an indeclinable adverb, and then we have the participle from me, I am. This is a present participle. It's genitive, singular, so it's going along with skotia, which is feminine. So yet being dark, taken together, is the idea of that little phrase right there. So Mary Magdalene comes early, yet being dark. Ace preposition takes the accusative, normally means into, so it implies that she actually entered into the tomb. That may be what's intended here, into to meneon, which is the word for tomb, so she comes into the tomb. Kai, connective, blepe, this is third person singular, present active indicative of blepo, I see, and so she sees. Tone, lithon. So the fact that she sees the stone would suggest she's not entering the tomb yet, but nevertheless she is coming with sufficient proximity to see this remarkable thing, that the stone, ermenon, this is from iro, I take up, or I take away. It's in the accusative because it's going along with the word stone here. It's the perfect passive participle, so it was taken away, the passive voice, masculine singular accusative, referring to the stone. So she came to the tomb, sees the stone having been taken away, is the idea. Ek, preposition out of or from, to nemeo, so that's from the tomb. So the stone, which had been rolled in front of the tomb, has been hauled away. She, of course, was probably pondering how she would get that stone to be moved, and here it is done for her. And apparently she is sufficiently apprised of the situation, goes inside the tomb, presumably sees that the body of Jesus is not there, and that is going to lead to the subsequent description of what's going to take place in the ensuing verses.